Call the number on the scrap of paper I found. Okay, let's do that. Okay, what was the number? Do I have to type the 202?
I think so.
Oh god, I'm very bad at phone numbers.
It's
202
555-7237.
202 555. What was it?
7
7
2
2
3
3
7.
7.
I'm gonna delete you and replace you.
Ah!
You have reached Run and Grow Free, a non-profit organization dedicated to making sure that the wild animals of North America remain wild. No one can take your call at the moment because all of our volunteer staff is busy blocking access to California's wilderness areas in order to protect their cougar, bear, and condor populations. But if you leave your name and number after the beep, someone will eventually get back to you. Especially if you want to make a donation.
That's so like
Interesting.
them.
Check. Check. Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet. That's finished.
Okay, I need to call the victims, but... I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this on my end.
I'm cropping your thing.
Uh, 15 003 400. I don't think anyone's gonna pick up. Okay. 312 555.
I got you back.
Bog!
I had to reset it though, completely. I still don't know why it didn't work.
Just OBS being funky.
Hi, is this Mr. Jenkins?
Hello?
Yeah, this is Carl. Nuts. Missed you.
Well, my name is Nancy Drew.
This guy's gaming.
I heard that you had an accident at Icicle Creek Lodge and wondered if you could tell me a little more about it.
Not much to tell. Take that,
This guy's a gamer.
Bruh.
A little ice fishing, and I slipped going down some stairs and fractured my tibia in 2 places.
Ooh.
Can't work, can't go out. All I can do is sit around and play this stupid video game. Oh, no, you don't.
I
Stupid
understand
video
the stairs
game.
were a little icy.
They were covered with ice. I was lucky I didn't fracture my skull. Yes, yes. Hey, look, I'm about 4 laser strikes away from ruling the Gargoulian galaxy, so I gotta go, okay?
Busy gamer.
Check with the
Bruh.
large gotcha.
Alright. Let me check the next one. Can't rely on gamers for nothing.
I think it's for the best we didn't talk to him for too long.
Hello?
Hi, are you Mrs. Farringdale?
Put your socks on in the car, okay? We're late.
Mom!
This better not be a sales call. I
Oma.
really don't have time.
No, my name is Nancy Drew, and I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge. You know, in Canada.
After what happened to me and my family, I have no intention of going back there ever, no matter how many freebies you throw in. I thought I made that clear. Put that cookie down and get in the car.
I'm not really with the lodge. I just wondered if you could tell me what happened.
The 3 of us had meatloaf, potato for dinner one night. And by 4 the next morning, we were all sick as dogs and had to be taken to the hospital. We recovered quickly, thank goodness. But the minute we got out, we went straight to the airport. I will never set foot in that lodge again. The worst of it is, I made poor little Susie eat all of her potato salad that night. Eat it, I said. It's cold out. You need the carbs. Now she refuses to eat any kind of potatoes, even French fries. All our friends think she's a freak, and all our friends' mothers think I'm a freak for going to Canada for winter break instead of Disney World like everyone else.
Ew, you don't want to go to Disney World in winter.
I have to go. Susie's got
I mean, I feel like that's
the
the ideal time since it's
Ew.
not gonna be as busy.
Yeah,
Sure,
and it's gonna be
just
cold
pull out
and
the orange
miserable.
slices and no one will notice.
Oh my gosh.
An
The
empty
orange
Disney
slices.
World is honestly
Susie, get
just
in the
as
car.
bad as a
We
crowded
have to
Disney
go
World.
right now.
No, I've been to an empty Disney World. It was fucking great.
I went to an empty Disney World because no one wanted to go because it was in Europe and it was drizzly and depressing. And I never want to go to Disney World again.
I went to Disney World in Orlando, and really fun place. Probably better than Europe, but
I'm just
I
saying
went-
it is overpriced and it is for people that want to just buy things for their kids without really thinking too much.
I went there, and it was basically so fun because I went when Americans still had school, so it was very empty.
Mm.
So no lines for anything.
Yeah, I think I'd rather go to like Alton Towers or something. Just any other park with fun rides. I've had more fun at like Cheshire Park, and that shit's like a tiny little zoo.
Hey, maybe the hecking European Disneyland is whack.
Well, I think just Disney in general is whack.
Is that a 6 or an 8? I can't tell.
Which one?
Let me go back because you can't see the screenshot. This one.
That's an 8.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 418 555 7387.
Hmm.
Hello?
Hello?
I've got it, sweetheart.
What?
Hi, is this Brenda and Derek Southwaite?
Sometimes phones have
Is this a
to
solicitation?
have to pick up
Hey,
lines.
You're so suspicious.
Only because you can be way too nice for your own good, darling.
I'm not selling anything. I just want to ask you about your recent stay at Icicle Creek Lodge.
You mean Gassicle Leak Lodge?
Oh, very clever, sweetie. Gas was leaking from so many places while we were there. It's a wonder the place didn't blow
Someone was
sky high.
sabotaging.
I heard something about your almost being overcome by fumes in the sauna.
Well, we had just gone ice skating, so we decided to warm up in the sauna. So we were sitting in there, and everything was fine until both of us started feeling a little woozy.
We started feeling a lot woozy.
And the next thing we knew, that Russian skier came in.
Actually, I think he was Slovakian.
The point is, he told us he smelled gas and thought we should get out, so we did.
Oh my
By
god.
that point, the fumes were making us both ill. If
They
you
could have
know
gotten
what I
like
mean.
seriously
That poor
damaged.
skier, by the time
Could
he
have
helped us
actually
get out of
died.
there, he was almost as green as we were.
Awful experience.
Horrible. And it was our honeymoon.
At least the owner had the decency to give us a full refund.
Oops, the shuttle's here, sweetheart. We're off to Aspen. Kind of a second first honeymoon.
What?
Long story short, if you're thinking about going to Icicle Creek Lodge, don't.
Well, I appreciate the advice. Have fun.
Oh,
Damn,
we
they would have
will.
really lost their business from all
Bye.
this.
Bye.
That's the point, I think.
Yeah, like the food poisoning, fine, whatever, you just throw up a bit, but almost getting gassed to death, that's like a court case.
How can I help you?
I thought I could ask him
I've disturbed you long enough.
more details about
It
the
has
gas
been a
leak,
pleasure.
but I can't.
That's some crazy shit.
When
And
do we have
he
to-
told them about it, apparently. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, well, he's always in the basement next to the sauna, so it's possible.
Yeah, the perfect place to do some suspicious activities near the sauna.
Hmm. When,
Ugh, we
when do
still
I
have
have
to
to
do
make?
GVs.
Yeah, I'm just checking when I have to cook dinner.
I miss the
Okay.
schoolwork.
All right, 6 p.m. I have time.
Hello, Flint. Hello, Vivi. It's
I-
cold here. I want to make another tea. It was snowing today. Bruh.
How cold is it? Oh God.
Danger.
Do I have a heater? I do. I don't know what I'll do outside though.
Can't
Figure
check
out
that
if
off.
the
Still
note I
need to
found in
do
the
that.
coat left me means anything. Follow the wolf tracks. What wolf tracks?
Good question.
Oops, can't check that off yet. Can't check
Contact
that
the
off
victims
yet.
of the accidents. Do we have any more?
Yeah, I thought I contacted them all.
Apparently not all of them.
I contacted all the ones that had a checkout next to it. Because they left. The other ones are still here, I guess.
Did we really do 3 of them? I thought we just talked to the family and the couple. Did we miss one of them?
Huh. Maybe we did miss one.
We did the 7-5... I swear we typed in 7... What?
Let me try the first one then, because maybe I missed that one.
Yeah.
312555. I feel like we did it though, but
We'll do it again.
fuck. 312555. What was the rest? 7547. 7547.
Hello?
Hi, Carl.
He's
this is Nancy
gaming.
Drew again.
Oh, it's this guy. Oh yeah, he wasn't helpful at wall.
We made him die in the video game. That's kind of unforgivable.
He didn't help at all.
We also talked to a mom, remember? Couple gamer mom.
Yeah, I forgot about the gamer because he was useless.
I feel like the only thing we can do is follow the tracks, but it's almost dinner time.
What's up?
Nice talking to you.
Oh, then there's
Been
these
real.
two. I honestly like. I
Nancy,
kind of just.
hi. What the heck happened out there?
I always just
Huh?
like mix them up. Like they're kind of the same person to me. They don't really have much of a, I don't know, distinguishable characteristics between each other.
It's just like dad and like in a college artist, dude.
He doesn't even give me college artist vibes. He just gives me like Canada man.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I
What do
walked
you
out
mean?
to Icicle Lake to see how you were doing in the fishing shack, only there wasn't any fishing shack. There wasn't even a lake. The ice was all busted up like somebody dropped a bomb on it.
All I know is after I caught
Weird
that
shit,
2-foot
huh?
northern pike, I walked
We almost
outside
died.
and someone knocked me unconscious with an
Yeah.
ice ball. The next thing I knew, there was an explosion and I was on an ice floe in the middle of the lake with no coat and no fish.
Somebody decked you with an ice ball and blew up the lake? Holy moly.
Probably
Holy
you.
moly.
Couldn't stand the thought of losing to a girl.
Har har. The good
This
news
is
is
no
you're
har har
okay.
matter.
The bad news? No more ice fishing.
Well, I'll let you get back to beating Lou.
See you later.
Maybe I should call the owner lady.
I'm sorry. Did they just har har at us getting blown up? What?
No, he hard at him saying he didn't want to lose to a girl.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. Should we be joking about this whole situation?
I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Apparently, just give me a refund and send me on my way.
Is this the owner? I forgot her name.
Hello?
Hi, Chantal. It's Nancy again.
What's up?
Nothing.
I better get back to work.
I have to get going too.
That's why he
Bye.
did the sarcastic har. There should be no har har, sarcastic or otherwise.
I'm just saying that guy looks like a character in The Simpsons.
He does actually.
Hey,
Flanders?
what you need?
I don't know who this guy is, but
How is it that
oh,
you
this
know
is a
Chantal?
detective.
A
Yeah.
friend of a friend heard about all
Tino! I miss Tino.
and immediately
He was
figured
a
she
fun
could use
dude.
my crime-solving expertise. So I gave her a call, we had lunch, we hit it off, and bingo. I got myself a new client.
How many clients do you have?
I have enough. I mean, you know, you go spreading yourself too thin in this business, and the next thing you know, crime out the wazoo.
Uh-huh.
I think that'll do it.
Don't be a stranger.
You didn't do anything. Why can't we call the Hardy Boys? This sucks. Why is Tina Balducci our only friend?
Because he was paid.
Can we not call Bess and George either? Or Ned?
We don't have a cell phone.
What is this?
Cell phones weren't a thing. Yeah.
In what, 2005?
Let me check when this game released then.
I'm
Hold
pretty
on.
sure this was like 2005-ish. Oh my god. I feel so...
Yeah, never mind. 2007. Maybe there's just no
Bruh.
signal.
We could... No! Wait a minute! We could call Bess and George and our dad in Secrets of the Old Clock, which took place in 1920. I guess if
Don't
you
worry
live in
about it.
Canada, you just have no friends.
They don't want to interact with a filthy Canadian player.
Bruh. I guess also because we're kind of pretending that we're a maid. Although, no, because we were also... we were undercover in the Wizards of Waverly game. And, like, we could
And
still
Bess-
call them.
And Bess was busy the whole time.
Bess was busy, but we could call Ned, couldn't we?
Yeah.
We didn't talk to Bess once, did we?
She never answered.
Man, that's so sad. What if she was actually in the school the whole time? Hmm.
Is Bess the tomboy one or
No,
or
she's the
was
girly
that-
girl.
Yeah, it's George the other one, right?
Yeah. We played as Bess for a bit. If I call
pissed.
someone and then said, I better get back to work, I think they'd block me.
I'm walking around because there's nothing I can do until it's dinner time.
Oh, can we not just, like, I don't know, advance
I can
time?
if I go to my room. Yeah, I can.
Go to your
but
room.
Hold on, let me check the time again. Oh fuck.
It is 4:52. Criminal activity.
In case we notice anything, just call the sheriff.
Oh.
Fine, I'll take a 1 hour nap.
The poor Nancy, what is her sleep schedule? That's a really cozy bed, though.
Can I not? Is this PM time or is this AM time?
What is this clock?
I guess it's only morning. I can only wake up in the morning. Never mind.
What the heck?
Oh,
What do you want?
You messed with my rifle,
Ooh.
didn't you?
This I gotta hear.
Drama?
Excuse me?
This fax just came for you. It's from the wacko left-wing wildlife gang that paid you to screw up my rifle so I missed that wolf.
How dare you talk to me like that? I'm leaving this place right now.
Good. You just got yourself an escort off the premises.
Oh my.
gossip!
Drama.
Are they gone already?
No, wait, come back.
Can I check her room?
I guess so.
Was that? Is this it? Was this it? No, this is the artist room. This is whose room? I don't know whose room this is. Oh,
Ski
the
Dude?
guy. No, Ski Dude has something else on his room.
I don't remember what any of them had. So who's the woman then?
She's the bird watcher. I don't know what her
We
room
haven't
has. though.
seen her?
We've seen her once,
Oh.
and I couldn't find her again. Let me talk to the dude that kicked her out.
Yeah, he was the one that had the conversation.
What you need?
Oh, I
I
love
couldn't
his
help but
voice.
overhear the argument you and Ms. Camillo had.
She messed up my rifle so I couldn't shoot that wolf, so I tossed her out. Told her to take her little crusade somewhere else.
Have you told Chantal that you threw her out?
No, not yet. She's not gonna be happy. But by golly, that woman was a menace.
Saving
Anybody
wolves.
who deliberately sabotage a man's rifle is capable of anything. But at least now I know why I missed
What
that
are we in
wolf.
America?
Like I told her as I was giving her the bum's rush. Next time, I won't miss.
That's all the questions I had.
Good.
God damn. Sorry.
Ollie, please.
I'm a Brazilian. Liking big butts is in my blood.
I want to go back to the train.
Go outside in sub-zero temperatures? I don't think so.
Don't be a puss.
That's for me.
Oh,
Bro. Oh.
please call
Cooler!
me.
Cooler!
I remember her phone number then, because I won't.
At 213-555-3264. 213-326. I can't remember.
Bruh.
Wait, let me get my game book out again. 213-3264. 213-32 health.
Thank you.
213-555-3264. Yep, got it. So 213-555-2164.
213.
Oh,
213-555. God, slow down!
3264.
What? What?
213
213
555 3264.
236.
What? 3264.
Bruh. What was it?
213. Oh, this is just like that math lesson I had today. 555 3264. Finally. It's like when I was going over ratios and I was like, can you add the ratios together, please? He was like, 1. I was like, nope, you know what it is.
Leave a message and
1.
we'll talk
No, you know what it is.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'll call you later.
Oh, this is effort for her to not answer the phone.
Bruh. Oh my god. I need a tea.
Oh,
Actually, I need some
'cause
hand cream. That's what I need.
Go get it. Go get your tea, because nothing interesting is gonna happen for Ben here.
All right, I'll be back in a sec then. I'll just put the pot on at least. I have to do that again. Well, hopefully Ollie will have remembered it by heart by now.
I don't even know my real phone number.
Oh my god.
Finally, she's gone. Am I right? I mean, who watches Cocolamoco to watch Coco? I'm just waiting until I can cook dinner, because that's my only obligation. Oh, I never saw this before. Huh? What is this Illuminati shit? What's my goal here? Hold on, is there any clue? Do I have to make them all be a one animal? Okay, these puzzles are kind of easy. You just gotta fix the ones that change the most first. Okay, so this one is wolf now. Oh, it's not that simple. They also change. Let me sync this up. Wolf. 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 That's not the solution. Should I just try random as animals until something happens? Let's try pig. Because when the pigs stand up, they look the same as humans.
Found a puzzle.
Yeah, I found this one by accident.
What the heck?
But I don't know what I'm even supposed to do here.
Make them pigs?
That's what I'm doing. I try all wolves first, but that didn't work.
Oh, there's different animals. There might be a specific order. Yeah, because when the pigs stand up on two legs, you can no longer tell the difference between the pigs and the humans.
Flint said it because I made the joke first. You just
Right.
said oh, that was the solution.
It was the thing.
Strange. It's empty.
Oh.
That's my favorite line.
Because it's so stupid.
It's so stupid. I like it because the book is like it's a genuinely really good book describing, you know, the seriousness of the situation with the upper class and the war and everything.
It was very good for its time, but I don't think it aged well.
No, I think it still does a good job, especially for younger kids. It's a good way of explaining the dynamics of society in a way that's sort of like digestible for like a younger mind.
Like the line of some people are just more equal than others it still holds up pretty well.
It's a really good line. And it's like, you know, when you read it, you're like, that's stupid. What does that mean? And you're like, oh, fuck.
And the movie's pretty decent.
I've not seen the movie.
You wanna watch the movie, bro?
Bro.
Alright, it's not all raccoons.
Raccoons weren't even in Animal Farm, so I don't know why I even tried that.
Alright, let's try deer. Is this deer? That's a moose, I think.
I'm gonna get my Professor Layton music prepared, because this game loves to just leave us in silence.
Alright, only the pig did anything, and it was empty. So I don't know what was the point.
Maybe someone had already taken it out. Ooh. How's the game going, by the way, Flint? How's the audio?
I think I would have liked Animal Farm more if I didn't have to read it for the school.
I had to read it for school too.
I feel like every kid has to read it for school.
Probably, except for nowadays. Nowadays they've got different books.
Because like
now they're doing like Women in Black, which is a gothic horror novel, which I wish I did, but whatever, I guess.
I feel like the enjoyment of any book is lowered when you have to read it.
Kind of. In a way. I read this book. I read this book called Mr. Pip, which I ended up sort of really liking, but it was a very school book thing. But I ended up liking it.
What was the other book I had to read in the same year? The title is just a year. I forgot what year it is though. It's
1986? 18.
Yeah. Yeah, 1984.
1984, the George Orwell book.
Yeah, I had to read that for class 2, and holy shit, that was a slog. The book is probably very good, but having to read it was not fun.
Well, I find a couple of classic books, particularly older books written by men, tend to not really fly too well with me when I'm reading them nowadays, because I find the writing style to be a bit stilted in some ways. It lacks this kind of
boring.
like, it's just written very boring. Yeah. It's like that book, Brave New World, which is a very, very interesting concept and story, but the writing was so, it just really, really dragged. And it's like they're trying to get you interested in this character who's supposed to like signify all the terrible things about this society in the future. And it's like, yeah, it's really grim and it's really sad and I'd hate it, but I can't even like feel for this character
because I might as well stay out of the kitchen.
Because he's also kind of trashy, but he's supposed to be more sympathetic, but he comes across as a bit of a pick-me girl, but for a boy. Like, a pick-me girl for a dystopian society, but I know he's not supposed to be written that way, but it felt like that because he's written so matter-of-fact and so, like, straightforward that I felt like I was kind of missing a lot of the nuance. And when you, like, compare that to the other classic I read recently, Frankenstein, I really, really, really loved the way the characters were written in that one, because they had a lot more of a flowery and softer sort of way of describing them.
Who's the author for Frankenstein?
Oh, what was her name?
Oh, so it's a lady. Once.
Mary Shelley, that was her name. She wrote it when she was like 18.
God damn, the talent.
I didn't know it at the time, but while I was reading it, there's obviously a lot of like subtext between. Oh, game volume should be okay. There's a lot of subtext between like. I'm gonna put some Professor Layton while we're getting to gel stuff.
I can lower the sound effects specifically if you want.
Sound effects should always be way lower.
Look, this is how it is right now.
Yeah, sound effects should be well lower than voice volume. Oops.
Should I mess with music?
Music up a bit.
You ever just write a historic book for class? Like, goddamn. Spinach.
Yeah, so she wrote it for a school competition, but there's a lot of subtext in the book between the relationship of Frankenstein and his mother, and how she dies, and that sends him on a whole spiral, and that's why he creates, this perfect being as like a sort of an escapism for himself. And then obviously the relationship between Frankenstein and the monster or the creature. Now Nancy sounds too soft. There we go. And, the relationship between Frankenstein and the creature that he creates. And it's another very, like, I revoke my own creation type thing. And it's a lot of very, like, parent and child dynamics. And I found out later on that she'd actually lost her child before writing the book. So I feel like you can definitely see a little bit of this mournfulness inside the actual book.
She understands the doctor, basically.
Yeah, so, well, maybe not even the doctor, but she understands the creature. Because I feel like the doctor, out of all the characters, he is written the most cold. While as the creature is written to be the most empathetic one in the whole book. It's honestly a very, very interesting book. Man, I want some salmon.
If only it wasn't expensive as shit.
I know.
Order up.
Use frying pans only for quesadillas and omelets.
That's what I'm doing.
I wonder why you can't put the salmon in there.
Probably 'cause it's gonna be smoky as fuck. No one needs that much yellow peppers on a salad. I'm just saying.
3 yellow peppers.
That's 3 servings, not just 3 yellow peppers.
And anchovies.
I hate anchovies.
I like them.
Order up.
The game has become a cooking game. Welcome to Nancy Drew. 1 second you're solving crime and getting shoved into snow, and the next you're cooking and driving. And making bento.
That bento was actually fun though. Because it was
I'm trying to think of my favorite cooking game in Nancy Drew.
Because it was a puzzle attached to the cooking thing. I feel like that's the best one they've done. It wasn't just a chore.
It just confused me. But it did have the funky music playing whenever we did it.
Yeah, like, it might not be your favorite Nancy Drew game, but I feel like the vibes of that one are the best.
Interesting. Is that your favorite one then?
No. It just has the best vibes, but it's not my favorite.
I didn't really like the vibes. It felt very lonely. It was one of the games where you're traveling a lot, but you never really meet a lot of people.
We meet 3 people.
We meet, yeah, there's like 3 people in the whole game. It's very lonely.
I need to remind myself on my maid duties. Hold on.
Maid duties. I know. We're not even working for less than well, I guess we are working for less than minimum wage because we're not getting paid at all for this. We're just pretending to be a maid. Oh fuck, the Elsa letters. I forgot about those. What a weird list of letters.
This.
Did we just jump in the garbage chute?
No.
Is there something in there?
Garbage. What else would there be?
Clues? Since when was garbage just garbage in a Nancy Drew game?
Fuck, we've never dug on garbage.
Maybe we should.
How many towels does one person need? God damn. Are you one of those people that use more than 1 towel after you shower?
I better wait until this
I don't use a towel after I shower.
What the heck do you do?
Air dry.
You air dry your whole body?
Yeah. Except my hair.
I guess that works.
I'm staying out of there until I have to fix a meal.
I guess that works.
It's not humid here, so it like, you dry off really quick. Oh no, there's in-game music. Oops.
I can turn off the music so you can have your own music.
No, because if we have a cutscene, it'd be weird. We need to have our little detective bloop bloops. Bro,
Right,
I feel like this whole game has been you just walking in a circle.
Well, yeah, because it's a lot of waiting around because of the time. Let me try keep calling the burr lady again. What's her phone number?
213.
Yeah.
555. 3264.
3264.
Yes, 3264.
Sounds like she has her phone off the hook. I'll call back at a better time.
Bitch, if you give us your phone number, be available.
How does it feel to get rejected like this? Not even rejected, just ghosted. What if that's not even her number?
I'm just used to it with you.
I bet she gave us like, I don't know. You know when you steal someone's number and you just have it?
Yeah. I just gave it
Gave us one
her
of those.
favorite pizza place phone number.
Mm. No, because they would actually answer. We're working up a bill at this place, by the way.
I'm just waiting here.
Oh my
I have
god. How long do you have to
there's
wait
nothing-
here?
Until it's 7 a.m. There's nothing else I can do. Oh fuck! Got it. Like I can't even go outside because it's sub-zero right now. I think. Yeah, sub-zero. Is there any puzzles?
This game is designed very interestingly.
Yeah, we don't have a phone where we can control the time, so we kind of become stuck by it. Oh, actually, it's the morning, so I can just go back to bed and wake up at 7.
This is me every morning. Like, it's 6:22 a.m. I've done, like, all my stuff. I'm gonna sleep until it's 7 a.m. and then immediately run to the bus. Oh, I made tea! I forgot. It's brewing.
This chute is for dirty laundry.
I bet that tea is cold. One French toast. One Canadian. 3 Canadian bacon. God damn. One omelet. What do you want in your omelet? 3 bacon. 1 spinach. 2 cheese. 2. How many green peppers? God damn. Three green peppers. 2 olives. While that cooking, 3 French toast, 1 Canadian bacon, and no omelet.
I am back. Ooh. That looks yummy.
That person ordered the whole ass menu 3 times.
Oh my god.
Like, damn, bro, you eating all this?
Order up.
Bro, that's me after a long
Order
week.
up.
I know, it's not even real bacon, but it's making me so hungry.
Why do you have against ham?
Ham is like so boring. If it doesn't have fat on it, like why would I even bother? I had a whole argument with a child about bacon with or without fat, and they were like, ugh, fat, ugh. Like, that's the best part. You absolute tasteless child with no culture or anything. Just don't even talk to me right now and do your maths.
Put 1 too many toasts in there.
I love toast.
Order up.
Order up.
Order up.
I mean, okay, well, I want an omelet. 1 bacon. Spinach. 3 green peppers. 1 olives. Ew, olives! Can I go outside, please? I can. Let's find the footprints of the wolf. I don't remember what they are though. On here. That's the child. I don't now wish to fight the child.
Do we have Elsa's number?
Who?
Elsa. The girl in those notes. With the creepy dude.
I don't think we do. Oh, we
The
can.
snow's so deep, I'm sinking up to my knees.
I can't follow the wolf footprints because I don't have.
And what do we do? Do we need the bike?
If I don't get warm soon, I may not make it.
Oh, you're gonna kill Nancy.
She's fine. Just put on a coat.
I feel
So-
warmer already.
Do we need the snowmobile
We
to
need-
get there?
We needed these,
Oh.
but we need a code.
Oh.
And to get the code, we need to find the bone.
Oh.
And to find the bone, we need to find the 2 pictures that are missing.
What?
I don't know the logic behind it, but
When
but
did we get this adventure game puzzle? I don't remember this. Okay.
Because I'm the one playing, and I don't know where things are. Can you look up a guide? Because I'm lost.
See, I feel like why was I so aware of everything in the school game? I think because I was taking notes and everything, and we weren't like using.
It was all gossip too.
It was very intuitive. All the puzzles were very like. I felt like they made a lot of sense. They weren't just like random puzzles thrown into. You know what? That might be my favorite game.
More than Old Clock?
I think so. I don't know. Old Clock is
shit.
always going to be nostalgic for me, but I kind of really like that one. Like, I don't know. I was paying attention to it the whole way through. And I think it was also like... I think it was also like the second Nancy Drew game that I spent taking notes for the whole thing. Because like for Secrets of the Old Clock, I never had a phone or like a proper camera. So obviously I'd have to take notes for that one too. And for this, you know, the school one, we refused to use the camera. And it made it a bit more fun. It was very people-y focused too.
Look up a guide.
I have one open right now and it's telling me to call Elsa.
Fine. Did it specify the time?
It's just saying call her.
213 555 3264. Is it resetting every time I look at the notes? That's fucked up.
That's not the right number.
It's 213 555. What's the rest?
3265.
3264.
64. But that's not her number. I don't know whose number that is.
Hello?
Miss Camillo? Hi,
Miss
it's
Camillo.
Nancy Drew from Icicle Creek Lodge.
Yes, hello. Is the wolf all right?
Well, Ollie hasn't succeeded in shooting or trapping it yet, if that's what you mean. But I'm not going to tell you any more until you tell me who you really are.
All right. I'm a member of Run and Grow Free. As you may or may not know, that's an organization dedicated to the protection of wild animals. I went to the lodge to make sure nothing happened to that wolf. See, we're trying desperately to arrange to have it captured and transported to a sanctuary. But so far, all the ones we've contacted are full. And unless and until we find a place for it, all we can do is try to protect it. Now tell me more about the contact you've had with the wolf.
After I was buried by an avalanche, it dug a hole in the snow so I could escape.
It may have sensed you were in trouble, or its behavior may have been totally random. But either way, the fact that the wolf didn't simply run away from you is very bad news.
It is?
Wolves and humans simply do not mix. While wolves may appear to be similar to dogs, behaviors that have been bred out of dogs after thousands of years of domestication are still instinctive to wolves. Training a wolf to behave like a dog may mask those instincts, but it cannot eradicate them. For that reason, no matter how sociable the wolf may appear, instinct can at any moment rear its ugly head with devastating results for any humans involved and for the wolf. Especially for the wolf, who will have simply been doing what comes naturally.
So the fact that this wolf doesn't seem to be that afraid of people could lead people to think they don't have to be afraid of it.
Precisely. It could make them forget that all wolves are, first and foremost, wild. And while we're on the subject, do not ever give in to the temptation to feed the wolf. For one thing, a wolf's jaws are twice as powerful as a German shepherd's, and should your hand happen to get in its way when it tries to feed?
I get the picture.
For another thing, making the wolf dependent upon you for food would seal its doom. It sounds strange, Nancy, but the very best thing you can do for that wolf is nothing.
Oh,
That's fair.
It's a freaking white animal.
Are you the one who wrecked all the gear that was in the fishing shack?
Yes, that was me.
You blew me up?
No, the shack was broken before he blew up.
That it would end badly for the wolf. So I did a number on his equipment. I've done worse while working on behalf of
Girl,
Run and Grow
don't
Free.
brag about
Believe
that.
me.
So, are you kind of an expert on wolves?
Oh, good heavens, no. Although I probably know more about them than most people do, which unfortunately isn't saying much.
Things like what?
Well, I know that a wolf that lives by itself, like the one up there at the lodge, a lone wolf, if you will, a wolf like that is called a disperser. And I know that 95% of the wolf's natural habitat down here in the lower 48 states has disappeared. And I know some people, a lot of people, couldn't care less. But it seems to me that wolves have just as much right to go about their business in this country as we humans do. After all, they were here first.
Just like bees. They have
When you were
value
here
in
at
life
the lodge,
just as
how come
much
you
as
had a
people.
magazine that featured Yanni Volkstaya in your room?
You're very observant. I read the article thinking he might make a good spokesperson for Run and Grow Free. But then I actually talked to him. At which point I realized that not only is he a raving egomaniac, but he's appallingly superstitious when it comes to wolves. I put an abrupt end to that conversation. I was afraid he might try to tell me that wolves had eaten his grandmother or something.
You know, actually, never mind. Why can't the group you belong to just capture the wolf, take it out to the middle of nowhere, and let it go?
Because unfortunately, there's really no such place as nowhere anymore. We humans are, or can be, everywhere.
That's so
Plus,
sad.
wolves can travel great distances. Contact with humans would be inevitable. And since this wolf has obviously lost its fear of humans, it would be an easy target for anyone prone to shoot first and ask questions later. No, a sanctuary is the only place where it would be truly safe.
Did you know that a country, I forgot which country, told a city to start shooting paintball at the wolves they see?
Paintball?
Yeah, to scare away and to make them hate humans again because they were being way too friendly.
Oh.
What's a sanctuary?
It's a facility where wolves can live out their lives in as natural a setting as possible in the company
I don't think
of
it's
other
paintballs.
wolves.
It's another
You mean
fake
like a
gun
zoo?
potion.
No, sanctuaries are usually not open to the general public. And while educating visitors about wolves is certainly one of their goals, their primary concern is preserving the animals they take in. Unfortunately, the more humans encroach on wolves' natural habitat, the more crowded the sanctuaries become.
Aren't there any government agencies that can take care of the wolf?
For the most part, and especially up there, wolves are considered to be pests. If a government agency got involved, it would take care of the wolf all right. Permanently.
It gets so cold here at night. Will the wolf be okay?
Not only are wolves built to withstand cold temperatures, but they know instinctively what to do to survive in extreme conditions. If they didn't, they would have disappeared from the earth eons ago.
Why didn't you just come out and tell the people at Icicle Creek Lodge that you were there to protect the wolf?
Because I assumed, and quite correctly as it turns out, that very few people there would be sympathetic to my cause. Had I not been undercover, they may have tried to foil my efforts. Instead, I was able to foil theirs. For a while, at least.
Did you ever hear any explosions
Did you ever
while you were
have any
staying at Icicle
explosions?
Creek Lodge?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I heard several.
Do you have any idea what caused them?
My first thought was that Ollie had completely lost it and was going after the wolf with explosives. But when I realized
Ollie.
that even he wasn't that stupid,
What?
I assumed it was someone clearing an avalanche or a downed tree or something. While we're on the subject of explosions, did anyone ever figure out what made the bunkhouse blow up like that?
The sheriff says it was plastic explosives.
Wow, that's serious. No offense, but it sounds to me like instead of hiring a new maid, the owner of the lodge should have hired herself a detective.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd better get going.
Thanks for calling. Oh, and from now on, call me Lupe. I think you've earned that right.
Oh my.
I-
We're on
I
nickname
could-
basis now.
No, that's her real name.
Oh. Real name basis.
Alright, Kev, I need you to tell me where I can find the pictures and the stupid bone and then the
Well,
password
we need to
for
talk
this
to
thing.
Elsa!
Who the fuck is Elsa?
The girl in the note!
We don't have. Oh, please call me
Bruh!
555-23883. Can you remember that for me? Because I ain't gonna remember.
2383. My building's changed codes so many times at this point.
What was the rest?
2383.
And pick me up a double while you're at it, okay? Yo, what's up?
Is this Elsa Sybil Hall?
Australian.
Used to be. Now it's just Sybil.
Sybil?
Sybil. That's what I'm going to call myself when I audition for Canadian Idol.
You're a singer?
Rockstar. At least I'm about to be. Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm calling
I
from
did
the
not
Icicle
expect
Creek
this to be
Lodge.
Elsa.
I hear you had some
Elsa
tire
Shibda.
problems while you were here.
Oh, yeah, right. It was that wolf. I heard it howling one night, and the next morning I went outside, and it just ripped my tires apart, every single one of them. That place is jinxed. I had to quit. Working there was just plain dangerous. So, if you're trying to deny my unemployment claim, forget it. I had every right to leave that job.
No, I'm just trying to get
Every
additional
boy.
information, that's all.
Oh, well, bad stuff was happening all over the place up there. One guy fell down the stairs and broke his leg, his whole family got food poisoning, and now I hear they got bombs going off up there. It's just a bad place to work, you know? My unemployment claim is totally legit.
Your tires getting all torn up like that didn't have something to do with L, did it?
L?
L, as in I'm going to sell your collection of troll dolls on eBay?
You found his stupid letters. Okay, so it was Larry, my insanely jealous ex-boyfriend. He got all crazed when I couldn't take time off to visit him and slashed my
Bruh.
tires, the psycho. I blamed it on the wolf so I'd have a legitimate reason to quit and get on the pony
Bruh!
I just needed some time off and some cash, just enough to jumpstart my career, you know? Because I got talent, I really do. Well, you're right, I shouldn't have lied like that. Look, I'll contact the unemployment office and tell them the truth, okay?
Good idea. What happened to Larry?
All I know is he's finally out of my life. Take it from me. Do not ever, ever, ever think for 1 second that having a jealous boyfriend is in any way, shape, or form a good thing. Because it's not. It's the worst. Got that, Nanook?
Nancy.
In fact, I'm writing a song about it. It's called Slash Your Jealousy, Spare My Tires. Get it? Spare My Tires. I'll probably sing it on Canadian Idol. Hey, you want to hear it?
No. In fact, I'd better get going. Good luck on the show, though, and thanks for the advice.
Anytime.
I did not expect Elsa to be like that. So
Alright,
Larry
then.
was the one who slashed the tires then.
It was not the wolf.
Oops, that's finished. Can't check that. Oops, haven't done that. Can't check that off. Still need to do that. Check.
Okay, the only objective we have right now is keep an eye out for clues when I'm cleaning the guest room. I don't know why I haven't completed that yet.
Hmm.
Coco, help!
I'm looking.
I feel like this is the code for the food thing, but I don't know how to translate this.
We're in silence again. Do. Of course now it comes. Housekeeping. Loop and Ollie's argument. We already seen that. Spoke to Ollie. Spoke to Loop. Oh, have you called Chantal?
Multiple times. Should I do it again?
Have you called her specifically about Lupe?
I don't think so.
Well, then we better call her. And we better tell on Ollie.
Hello?
Hi, it's Nancy Drew.
I'm glad you called. Ollie tells me Guadalupe Camillo checked out.
Actually, it was more like Ollie threw her out.
Well, good riddance, right? I mean, he said she was an environmental nut job. In fact, he said he wouldn't be surprised if she's the one who caused those accidents and blew up the bunkhouse.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You don't? I was hoping I could tell my lawyers that the case is closed and come home.
I still have to come up with proof.
Oh, that. Well, the lodge is probably better off without her in any case. Although she did pay for her stay in advance, and in cash. Cash is good. Oh well. Anything else to report?
Did you know that Ollie is building a trap to catch the wolf that's been hanging around?
No, but he told me he'd been having trouble shooting it, so good for him. Whatever it takes to get rid of it.
But why does he need to get rid of it? It's not hurting anything.
It's freaking out my guests, which means it's hurting my bottom line.
Wow.
Especially on top of everything else that's been happening.
But why not, say, call a wolf sanctuary and have them come and take the wolf away? That would certainly be more humane.
Look, Ollie's had a lot of experience with varmints or whatever he calls them, so I have to assume that he knows best. In fact, I think he used to hunt wolves for food. Or was that bears? Ugh, lions, tigers, bears, wolves, they're all a huge insurance risk for someone in my business. So I don't care how Ollie does it. I just want that wolf gone. ASAP.
I feel like we're helping the enemy.
I have to get going too. Bye.
I don't know. I'm all for Lupe at this point.
Alright, how do I get this thing?
Snowshoes
Trapper
owned
Dan.
and used by Trapper Dan.
Trapper Dan.
I think we should talk to Tino again.
Bruh.
Actually, check your inventory.
Checking.
Did we get something from Tino?
No.
Then call him.
Hey, Nancy. What you need?
Oh my god.
I think that'll do it.
Always a pleasure.
Let me check that walkthrough because I feel like I have a better sense of progress that we've done.
We're missing things. Okay, we're back into silence again.
Yeah, try that.
You found it?
I'm gonna check the runes based on what the walkthrough is telling me. Beaver. Okay, there's nothing I missed here. I already read this.
It's so weird seeing real people in these. Also, wait, look at that moose.
Leave the moose alone.
Look
bro.
at his smooth ass face. Like, where's his nose?
Hey, whoever did that stuffing job did a poor job.
Completely whooped him. Can we not open it?
No, I'm just. We haven't checked Ollie's room. It seems like
I don't even know he had a room.
his grape. So this one.
Ollie.
Okay. Is there anything important in his room?
There has to be suspicious stuff in here. Wouldn't his rifle be in here?
If it is, it's locked. I don't see anything here. Okay, I'm gonna Google for the pictures specifically. Localizing page, picture.
Where's my tablet?
Alright, seems like we can just straight up cheat right now.
Let's go. But like how?
What? Watch
What are we
this shit.
missing?
I don't know. The guy doesn't say.
Oh my god.
But
this mystery. I don't want to cheat.
fine. Then I don't know what we're supposed to do.
Never mind, I do want to cheat. I don't know how to solve this. I just wanted to have the moral high ground.
I lost where the password was. Where the fuck was it?
Oh my god.
Oh, that didn't work. I guess we do need to talk to Tino and hopefully it works. Do I have to cook
No
the
need to go
lunch?
in there till
Oh.
it's time to cook.
Like, the thing is, how do we trigger all of this?
I'm gonna call him again and hope for the best.
You know, ISTG.
Hey, Nancy. What you need?
Help!
I'd better go.
Don't be a stranger.
So we need him to fax something over, but how do we get him to do that in the first place?
There's a fax machine here, but well, I'm checking if we missed anything. Seems like we probably should sleep,
Let's go to bed.
but I can't really miss my chores.
Oh.
Let me see what happens if I skip it.
Yeah, like, what are they gonna do? Yell at us?
Fuck. I don't want to do this.
You got this.
I'm gonna sleep. I need to do housekeeping shit.
I think this might be the most tedious Nancy Drew game.
Lots of chores in this one. And I'm just saying, you're the one who picked it.
I wanted a winter-themed one. We were gonna do this one before the Waverly one. I'm really glad I did the Waverly one.
Just saying, I wanted to be cleaning my horse right now.
We could have been cleaning our horse, but
If
I wanted to be
better
winter
wait until
themed.
this do not disturb sign is gone.
We'll do the horse one after this one.
This chute is for dirty laundry.
But I think this is also a sign to take a little break from Nancy Drew.
Until next year.
Until next year. Gotta do some Phoenix Wright.
What you need?
I'll get out of your hair now.
If you need anything, just holler.
I think we could finish Trials and Tribulations by the end of the year.
Oh shit. We have like 2 more sessions until the end of the year, basically.
2 big sessions, yeah. And I've got a lot more free time coming up.
I'm assuming we're doing once per week basis, so I'm assuming 2 weeks.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go call Tino, dude.
Hey, Nancy. What you need?
I'd better go.
Always a pleasure.
You're so helpful. So helpful. Why won't they let us cheat? That's so mean. Okay, I'm gonna look at this guide again to see what we're missing.
Okay, I know what to do.
What?
Alright, this might kill Nancy, but I'm willing to try.
Okay.
YOLO.
If I go out...
Sub-Zero, I can't go out!
Spoiled by the weather. Spoiled by global warming.
I'm gonna take a nap. It's not global warming if it's cold, Coco. It's climate change.
Yeah, caused by global warming.
No, global warming is an outdated term. You're supposed to use climate change.
We use it anyway, so shut up.
If I want to follow those tracks, I'm gonna need some snowshoes.
What are you doing?
I'm making Nancy realize she needs snowshoes.
Oh.
Something tells me I shouldn't be making this much noise. Not when I'm walking in a place called Avalanche Ridge.
No, Nancy!
What? Bro? You killed her!
She's fine.
What?
Oh, shit.
Is that why we need snowshoes?
Yeah, to walk here. And now Nancy realized that we need it, so we're gonna go back.
Oh my god. No way.
And before I go back inside the building, there's something I really need to do.
Stop! You cannot pass until you have proven yourself in battle!
Oh my god.
This is the most fun part of the game.
How we take out our frustration.
You win! Incoming!
Hey! Nice.
Alright, now we call Chantel.
Ah, warm again.
403-555-2274.
Hi, it's Nancy. Listen, I think I'm onto something, but I desperately need snowshoes. Could you give me the combination to the lock on the display case so I could use the ones in there?
I certainly can, but I'm not going to until you do something for
Oh
me.
my god.
Sure.
I'm going to fax you a survey that Tino came up with. He says you're to fill most of it out by observing the people staying at the lodge, rather than just asking them the questions outright. He says that would put them on their guard. When it's all filled out, fax it to Tino. The results will help him come up with a profile that will help you to determine which of our guests is responsible for the accidents.
I really don't think that's necessary.
Well, Tino does, so I'm faxing it to you even as we speak. In fact, it's done. So why don't you go get it right now? I'll wait.
Great. I just hope the questions aren't too dumb. Got it.
Good. Now remember, when you're done filling it out,
Calling
fax it
Tino
directly to
dumb?
Tino. And he wants you to call
Damn.
him before you do so he can turn his machine on.
I better get back to work.
Good. Talk to you soon.
Which side of the bed does S get up from? Is that what we learned from doing chores?
Yeah.
Alright, we've done that enough. So surely you should remember all of this stuff by heart, right?
I remember, bro. I've been gaming. Are you a left get upper or a right get upper?
I get up on the right, but also because my bed is
Ooh.
against the wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say my bed is also against the wall, so I also get up on the right.
Chat, what side of the bed do you get up from? Which planet in the solar system does S identify with? What? What?
We can ask this the guest, but I don't think we should.
That's such a weird thing to ask people. That's classified information. That's classified. That's classified. Hates paprika.
No one likes paprika.
No one
Wait,
hates
Sky
it.
likes it.
Wait, they like it or they hate it?
They like it.
Nice. Oh my god. We're gonna finish Haruhi! Can you believe it? Mark! Mark
When
and
are you
Cole are
doing
gonna
it?
finish Haruhi, can you believe? Friday.
I don't believe.
Nancy, hi. You finished with that survey yet?
I sure am.
Good girl. I'll just
Oh.
turn on my
Oh.
fax machine here.
Skull
Oh.
is good girl.
Okay.
Oh,
let her
okay.
rip.
He almost killed you by doing that.
Nice work, Nancy. According to the survey, our perp is none other than our bird-watching champion snowshoer, Bill Kessler.
But Bill Kessler likes to ice fish. Guadalupe Comillo is the one who likes to birdwatch. Yanni Volkstaya is a champion skier. And Lou Talbot likes to snowshoe.
Oh.
But you were kind of right. I mean, you did pretty much describe everyone at the lodge.
I did? Yeah, I guess I did. You know, maybe I just need to look at the survey data from a different perspective or something. Yeah, maybe the answer's there after all, and I just gotta shuffle things around in order to see it. Oh, hey, before I forget, Chantel said when you finished the survey, I was supposed to pass some numbers on to you. Said it was the combination of something?
Yes, to the display case. What is it?
7669. Anything else I can
69.
do for you?
That does it for now.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, thank God. We've made progress.
No, I don't think we need that walkthrough anymore.
I think we're on the right track.
That did it.
Hey.
What?
Huh? Bro. We're dead! How could you kill Nancy again? What happened?
Oh!
Oh, woo.
What?
New possible agent? New species? What? Owner clueless says came with lodge. Probably excavated by builder Daniel Weisschnitz, aka Trapper Dan. Foot search of immediate vicinity, private prop, yielded 0.
Possible sauropod scapula. Take to lab for precise ID. I'm starting to get really cold.
Bro!
I didn't ask, Nancy.
Our girl. Oh no, is that gonna kill us?
I can't stop shivering.
Bro!
I need to get in and out of the cold, like, soon. Looks like some kind of house. Could someone be living there? Hello? Is anyone here?
No!
It doesn't sound like it.
Do you have a hot pack?
All I want to do is lie down.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I don't want to walk back. Stop!
Oh,
No!
come on.
We lost everything.
We're dead.
Alright, Nancy's a tank.
Yeah.
I'm so sleepy.
Nancy!
She's just taking a nap.
A permanent nap.
Handyman laments American teens' lack of common sense.
No! I like how they never explicitly say death. She was the snoopiest girl.
Oh.
If I don't get warm soon, I may not make it.
Stop being such a baby, Nancy.
Looks like some kind of Hello? Is anyone here? Doesn't
It's
sound
kind of
like
me
it.
today, though.
Damn, bitch, you live like this?
Damn. At least it's warm in here.
Somehow there's a hole in the wall, though.
Yeah, I feel like this place would be freezing, but, you know, it works somehow.
A diary.
The Rest of My Life by Julius McQuaid.
Can't read his handwriting though.
Should I read?
You want to read all these pages?
Bro, you know I love reading.
Fine.
The Rest of My Life by Julius McQuaid. 419. I picked this diary up in Winnipeg on a whim. Maybe I'll write on it. Maybe I'll write in it. Maybe I won't. Now that I'm through at Brill Labs and through with work in general, I don't have to do anything I don't want to. Maybe I'll miss people so much that I'll feel like I have to write to someone, even if it's just myself. Or maybe not. Probably not. I'm tired of people. Tired of writing things down. Tired of feeling as caged as the animals I spent 40 years working with. Oh my god. In 3 hours, the train will reach Edmonton. Maybe I'll get off. Maybe I won't. Hello, freedom. 10-1. This guy is so dramatic. I woke up in my tent to the sound of distant gunshots this morning, and later I found a wolf pup all by herself, stuck in a bunch of brambles. I figured the hunters had gotten her mother since she was nowhere around, and since there was no way the pup was even going to... Was even going to... extricate herself, I started chopping through the brambles to free her. It took me a while, though, and I was talking to her all the time, trying to keep her from struggling and hurting herself. So what I was really doing, without meaning to, was imprinting my voice and my scent on her brain, because at first she went racing off, but then later I noticed that she was following me. Even now she's sitting about 20 yards away, despite my campfire, just watching me. I haven't fed her. I avoided touching her while I was cutting her free from the brambles, yet she's there. So, since this could be the beginning of an interesting relationship, I thought maybe I should take some notes. Old habits are indeed hard to break. 10-7. The pup, whose coat is pure white, still shadows me wherever I go. Every day she narrows the distance between us. Aww. Which has been reduced to about 20 feet. If I get any closer, she runs, but she always comes back. 10:28. The pup, which I've been calling Isis, now keeps no less than 7 feet between us at all times, a distance with which I am happy as well. I've watched her hunt for food, have seen what she can do with her teeth and jaws, and have no desire to ever encounter either on a personal basis. I have resisted the urge to feed her or to make her in any way dependent upon me. But I do talk to her. I can't help myself. I've discovered that talking is a very basic human need. Why Isis listens, I don't know. But she does. Of that, I'm certain. 11:11! Snow has begun to fall, so I've moved into an abandoned storage hut that I found. It's a little too close to what used to be an old hunting lodge for my tastes, but beggars can't be choosers. As winter sets in and I venture outside unless I expect that Isis will soon abandon her vigil and make a full return to the wild. I will miss her strange companionship, but that's how it should be. 11:17. When I woke up this morning, I was shocked to discover that Isis had found a way into the shack and was lying not 3 feet away from me. She woke up the instant I did. We stared at each other, and then she put her head down and went back to sleep. Apparently, she trusts me, or maybe wants me to trust her, in any case. This is truly uncharted territory for me, but the urge to explore it is irresistible. 2:8. Like it or not, Isis has become my pet, or I have become hers. I'm not at all sure which. While she is never underfoot, preferring to remain at least 3 feet away from me most of the time, She does permit and occasionally seeks out a friendly pat or two on the head and shoulders. Although, unlike most dogs, she doesn't seem to consider my touch to be any kind of reward. In fact, I sometimes feel that by letting me pet her, she's rewarding me. 3:27. With the coming of spring, I fully expect Isis to take off one day and never return. But so far, that hasn't happened. She disappears for hours at a time, no doubt to hunt, but for some reason, she always returns. 4:4. Oh, that's 2 days after my birthday. Last night, a wolf started howling in the distance. Isis sat bolt upright and listened so hard she was shaking. But when the howling ended, after a moment, she lay back down and went back to sleep, and I suddenly realized that she's not going to leave.
Ever.
It was either the wilderness or me, and incredibly, she chose me. 7:10. Isis is by far the smartest animal I have ever seen. By watching her carefully...
So once I get her attention by saying
Nancy?
her name, I can give her commands.
I'm reading! By watching her carefully and reinforcing specific actions with specific words, I can get her to perform those actions on command. For instance, whenever I say lie down, I'd say down. And now when I say down, she lies down. Here's a list of the commands I've taught her. Down, she lies down. Forward, she moves forward. Jump, she leaps into the air. Stay, she stops moving. Bark, she barks. Paw, she swipes with her paw. Left, she turns left to 90 degrees. Right, she turns right 90 degrees. Around, she heads in the opposite direction. My dogs won't even do that. What? 9:16. Oh, why did you write in a different color pen? I can give Isis not just one command, but many commands chained in a row, and she'll carry them out one by one in order. I start such a chain of commands by saying Isis, and I end the chain by saying go. For instance, if I want her to move forward, then lie down, then turn her right, then bark, and then turn her left, then turn around and come back, I say Isis, forward, down, right, bark, left, turn around, go. And she does it. She won't even attempt to follow a command that makes no sense to her. She's truly amazing. 10:12. I set up a maze and had Isis navigate it by giving her a chain of commands, and she did it. She did it several times, in fact, with the maze set up differently each time. Moreover, when she's following commands I've given her, she tends to retrieve any strange objects she may come across in the process. Like today, she came out of the maze holding an old sock, which she promptly dropped at my feet. It was like she was glad I was keeping her busy, and she was saying thanks.
Ability to sort objects by scent. If she has an object in her mouth, she'll sniff, then drop the object near another object that has the same scent.
If she has an object in her mouth, she'll sniff, then drop the object near another object. Oh, interesting.
This is just setting up for a puzzle.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. 3-2. Spent the winter refining Isis's ability to sort objects by scent. If she has an object in her mouth, she'll sniff, then drop the object near another object that has the same scent. She'd make an incredible police dog. After all, she could retrieve a clue, then figure out who left it by picking the matching scent out of a lineup of suspects' belongings. Matlock would have had a field day with her. 6:14. Note to self, never, ever, ever feed Isis, especially by hand. Today, a rat got into my pantry in the shack. I managed to grab it by the tail and was in the process of flinging it outside when Isis appeared out of nowhere, leaped up, and snapped the rat right out of my grasp, missing my fingers by millimeters. I simply cannot allow myself to ever forget this one fact. Isis is by nature a wild animal. 10:26. A freak snowstorm caught me by surprise yesterday afternoon. It was sunny and warm. 1 minute. Next minute, it was clouding up and the temperature was plummeting. The next minute, it was snowing so hard I couldn't see a thing. All I had on was a light jacket. And after wandering around blindly, getting more and more wet and lost and exhausted, I finally sat down, figuring I was done for. And then all of a sudden, Isis appeared, dragging something with her mouth. It was my heavy coat. So I put it on, sat there till the storm let up, and then followed Isis back to the shack. She saved my life, I'm sure of it. 12:24. I've had a fever and a bad cough for about 2 weeks now, and this morning I felt so awful that I almost couldn't get out of bed. So I'm going to hike out to the road while I still have the strength and hitch a ride to Pinevale Hospital. Hopefully they'll give me some antibiotics.
Pinevale Hospital.
And send me on my way before Isis starts to wonder where I've gone. The possibility that she would think I've abandoned her just breaks my heart. She's come to mean the world to me. Oh no, what happened?
And the pen drifts off, so he probably died.
No!
Oh.
Isis, stay.
Aww.
Aww.
It's a cute puppy.
Puppy. No, wild puppy.
Can you jump?
Jump. Isis, jump. Go.
What? Oh, she did it.
But she didn't look like she was going to listen to us there.
Alright, I'm gonna loot your owner's room. Don't kill me.
Ooh, that's nice.
The fuck is that?
Wonder what this is. Looks like there's a phone number on it.
Praise the God.
This indentation looks just like the one on that plaque in the lodge where that missing Rex bone used to be.
More toasty packs.
We have 3 of those now.
That's really useful.
Am I missing anything?
Anything else on the desk?
I'm just gonna leave, bro.
But Isis! Oh, oh no. Actually, let me look up snow video game music. Or winter.
Much better. I was really cold.
Okay, so now we have command over Isis, but what can we do with that?
Good
Should we
question.
talk to anyone about it?
I mean, we heard an explosion. I think we should check that. Sound of snoring.
Snoring? Who's snoring?
Someone here? Oh.
Huh? Oh.
He knocked
Now
him
what?
out.
I've kept you awake long enough.
Anytime you want to talk, just wake me up.
Huh?
Well, go to your room, bro.
Go to sleep. What? It's 1 p.m.
What you need?
Did no
That's
one
all
hear
the
an
questions I had.
explosion?
If you need anything, just holler.
Are we going crazy? Have we been hanging out with the wolves for too long?
Let's call this new phone number. Hey, Coco, I need help.
334. Let me write this down. 334 555. What the fuck is that? 7625.
Yeah.
Okay.
334.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the rest.
555. 7625.
You've reached the office of Dr. Nikki Sabatini, professor of geology at the University of Alberta, Camrose. The sound of the beep? No, disregard all that. I'm here. Who's this?
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm staying at the Icicle Creek Lodge, and I recently came across some kind of device that had your phone number on it.
Describe the device.
Well, it has a spike on one end of it, and...
Well, I'll be darned. Where did you say you found it?
Well, actually, someone's dog was using it as a chew toy. She must have found it outside somewhere. You know what it is?
It's a geophone. Someone stole a whole crate of them from me when I was out on Skookum Ridge not too long ago.
What's a geophone?
If you stick it in the ground, a geophone will detect seismic waves and turn them into electrical signals, which are then transmitted to a computer so they can be recorded and eventually interpreted. It lets geologists like me make maps of mineral deposits and such without doing any digging. See, I was preparing to do a subsurface survey of the area using reflection seismology. I set up camp, stored all my equipment in a trailer, went into town for supplies, and when I came back, the trailer had been broken into, and all my geophones were gone. I was gonna be the first person to do a full geological survey of the Icicle Creek drainage and the ridges surrounding it. Got grant money and everything. The person who ripped off my equipment sure screwed that up for me. If I ever get my hands on him, oh!
Oh.
You have no idea who it was?
It was snowing, so there were no tracks. So I don't know if he came by car or snowmobile or on foot or what. I'm assuming it was a guy, because he only took the geophones, so he must have known what they were and how to use them. And since not that many women are into explosives...
Explosives?
The seismic waves that geophones detect are man-made. You detonate something on the
Hear
surface
that?
of the
Made by
ground,
men.
and the concussion creates seismic waves which bounce off different geological features differently, depending on the impedance of the feature. The reflected waves are what the geophones detect and transmit.
So, to put the geophones to use, you need to blow things up?
Correct.
That's interesting. So, if someone were looking for valuable mineral deposits, they might use geophones to do it?
If someone had the technical expertise, yes. Although reflection seismology is more typically employed to locate deposits of hydrocarbons, like oil and gas.
What types of mineral deposits are likely to be found around the Icicle Creek drainage?
All kinds of deposits. Silver, lead, uranium, molybdenum. I love saying that word.
Molybdenum.
I think that's why I became a geologist. Just so I'd have a reason to say molybdenum. Anyway, if you come across any more of my geophones, or anything that would indicate who stole them, please, please, please let me know.
I will.
Good.
What do you know about dinosaur bones?
Precious little, I'm afraid. I know it's possible to find good specimens in Alberta, particularly in your area, but beyond that, paleontology's not really my thing. And all my paleo pals are currently off digging in the dirt on the other side of the world, so I'm afraid I can't refer you to anyone either.
Are dinosaur bones good for anything?
Other than studying? If you're a scientist, no. But because they're obviously rare, a lot of people collect them. In fact, I understand there's a pretty big black market for them.
Black market? You mean people pay money for dinosaur bones?
People pay big money for
Of
them.
course they do, Nancy.
I appreciate your taking the time to talk to me.
One more thing. All of my geophones were hardwired to transmit at 990 kilohertz. So if you find any kind of receiver tuned to that frequency, check it out, because it could
Check
very
it
well
out.
belong to the thief. Bye.
Interesting. Boom. I need to go back to that fucking place because I think I forgot the journal. I'm gonna speed run.
Damn. The wolf is gonna miss us.
But it's a wild animal.
It's
and no
gonna miss
commands.
us. They still have feelings.
Have you ever seen a wolf dog before?
No. You mean
Bro,
like an Alsatian?
no, I mean a breed between a dog and a wolf.
No.
One of my neighbors has one, and it's fucking spooky. That animal is fucking huge. He only walks it at night, so he doesn't need any other dogs.
Are they supposed to have dogs like that?
I don't know the logistics behind it, but they're probably not nature dogs if they're mixed with dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, are they even supposed to mix? Probably not. But who am I to judge?
Well, I'd probably judge it if it were people that were making
Possible
them mix.
sauropod scapula. Take to lab for precise ID.
You know, dog breeding isn't exactly something nice.
Yeah. But it is a pretty ass dog. I am a little spooked of it though, because my dogs pick a fight with any dogs.
Hmm.
And I don't think I want them picking a fight with a wolf.
Fair enough.
Ah, warm again.
What you need?
That's all the questions I had.
Good.
Okay. I'm not sure what to do now, so let me check.
Now we vibe.
Oh. We need the guy went to the hospital, so we need to see what happened to him. The guy who had the wolf.
Mm. Is he alive?
We're about to find out.
Pinevale Hospital, Nurse Blake speaking.
Oh,
Hi,
no.
my name's Nancy Drew. I'm trying to locate a man named Julius McQuaid. I think he may have been treated there on Christmas Eve.
Oh, yes, Julius McQuaid. I remember him well. Was he a relative, dear?
Was? You mean he passed away?
Yes, dear. Viral pneumonia. As I recall, we admitted him and he was gone less than 24 hours later.
Well, I wasn't a relative and I didn't really know him. We had kind of a mutual friend.
From his appearance, it looked as if he'd spent the last several years holed up somewhere in the wilderness. That's why I remember him. I felt sorry for him, living all alone like that.
Actually, he wasn't alone. He was with our mutual friend.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
You weren't able to
Our
locate
mutual
any
friend.
next of kin?
No, I'm afraid we weren't. When he came in, all he had were the clothes on his back. No wallet, nothing. We turned his clothes over to the authorities along with his remains. But last I heard, they weren't able to locate any relatives either. I'm sure by now he's been cremated.
Well, thank you for the information.
Sorry the news couldn't have been better. Goodbye, dear.
I hate sad, lonely wolf stories.
The wolf is all alone now.
No.
What you need?
I'd better get back upstairs.
Good.
Alright, there's supposedly a note somewhere.
Oh yeah, we are 2 hours in. And that's usually tea break time.
Didn't you already go for tea?
Yeah, but that was different.
Yep.
Hey, Nancy. I'm still trying to reanalyze that survey data, if that's what you're calling about.
Actually, it's not.
Oh, well, what do you need?
I guess maybe I could use a hint.
That's what I'm here for.
Any suggestions when it comes to using the wolf's sense of smell to figure out who lost that notebook I found?
Nancy, think about it. You're the maid. You're in the perfect position to get an item they've touched from each of the guests. Like a washcloth, maybe?
But what about Ollie? He's not a guest.
Just keep your eyes open. He's bound to leave something lying around that you can use. Although when it comes to him being the perp, I still say you're barking up the wrong tree.
Is that what you think? I think he's a pet.
Okay.
Excellent.
Helpful is my middle name. Bye.
We need to sleep, is what I've gathered.
That's not what goes here. That's not what goes here.
Monkus. You wanna go get your tea?
Could do.
What you need?
I'll get out of your hair now.
If you need anything, just holler.
Then go get your tea. I'm doing boring shit.
Yeah, but what if you do story?
Fine, I'm gonna pause.
Hello?
Yo.
Are we ready?
Yeah. Ready for what is the question?
Ready for mysteries?
I need to do maid shit. Alright, I need to get one item from each room.
Oh, so cold.
Stop!
I wish.
I think I'll keep one of these washcloths.
Okay.
If I unlock the door and someone's inside, yikes.
Yikes. So true, Nancy.
Oops, I need to drop this laundry bag down the chute upstairs.
I think I'll make a bolognese.
Ooh.
What you need?
That's all the questions I had.
If you need anything, just holler.
No. We want to ask you more. This game would be so much better if we didn't have to, like, wait for everything.
Yeah.
It's fine, we'll get the chores out of the way, but, like, why do you have to make us wait between it?
I have to take a nap. Wait, do I have to make breakfast? I don't want to make breakfast. Alright, can I go into that
Yeah,
room?
most of the characters are on the phone, which, like, normally in a Nancy Drew game, like, we love the characters that are just, like, you know, on the phone or, like, off screen or doing their own thing. Because, you know, it's always fun to see people kind of just pop off. Like, when the character isn't a physical character in the game, I feel like they get a lot more leeway to just kind of go ham. But in this case, when most of the characters are off screen, it just feels so empty.
Yeah.
I don't know, this whole game just feels very unnecessarily long.
I really need this guy to leave his workbench.
Leave! Sparse. It feels very sparse, yeah. It feels huge and empty, which I never like.
I'm gonna skip a day.
It's weird because I never thought Secrets of the Old Clock was a very big game, but when I think about it, it did have quite a lot of locations and they're quite spread out. But that game always felt very comfy.
Like, how many characters does that game even have? 2?
Like 4. It's
Yeah,
it's like mostly 4 characters. You got the banker, you got Emily, you've got not Josiah, he's the old man. You've got the magician dude, the psychic dude. And
I better wait until this do not disturb sign is gone.
Her guardian. And that's about it. Everyone else is voices in the game. Yeah, there's not really many different puzzles so much as just the same puzzles again and again because it's like maid duty. This feels like an in-between game that they made because they had to, like, I don't know, pass time.
This is where I dumped the laundry bag.
It do be where you dump the laundry bag. I need one more towel. And I need the old man to fucking leave.
One day. I feel like last year we also ended on a very meh Nancy Drew game.
What was it?
I don't remember, but I know we did because we ended it and we were like, we can't let our Nancy Drew game end on this one. Like, we can't. We have to do another one. But it was like, it's the end of the year. Like, there's no point doing another one. Yeah, we... If we left it on Waverly, then it would have been like, oh yeah, the best Nancy Drew games. But no, the point of Nancy Drew is to play the mediocre to appreciate the great. The next Nancy Drew game is gonna be the Salem one.
Is it?
I wanted to meet Deidre.
What about the horse?
She's a bitch.
The frick? I'll call the cops.
This is the sheriff's office. Nobody's in the office right now, so you can either hang up and call back, or wait for the beep and leave us a message. Your choice.
Might as well leave a message. Hi, Sheriff, it's Nancy Drew. Nothing urgent. I'm just kind of checking in, so if I don't hear from you, I'll call you back later. Bye.
When is the old man out of his workshop?
Hmm. Do. Oh my god, that wolf puzzle goes deeper.
Hmm. Let me leave.
Go outside in sub-zero temperatures?
God damn it!
I don't think so.
Okay.
Let me take a nap. Okay, can I leave now? Okay, now let me go back.
I feel warmer already.
There's no note! Is the dude here? Yes, okay, cool.
How can I help you?
I've disturbed you long enough.
It has been a pleasure.
What you need?
That's all the questions I had.
See you later.
No. Just leave. Why can't we just explode his bench?
Bruh.
I'm just saying it's a very valid plan. We could order the wolf to come in here and spook them all.
Then he's gonna get shot.
Oh, true. It's a she.
Is that it? These animals don't deserve identity.
Whoa.
Let me try this very late in the night. Maybe that'll work. Are you still here, bro? Okay. Is there anything I can get from this guy?
Apparently nothing.
Surely there's something.
Oh my god.
Are you still here?
Oh,
Okay,
he's
good,
gone!
good.
He's gone!
Ah, something that Ollie has touched.
I'm still missing Yanni stuff though.
Can you not get it from their room?
No, he doesn't use mate's shit.
What? Then what else? What do they use?
Like we have Tao from the old guy. Tao. Wait, is this Yanni? Yeah, this is Yanni. What's LT? I don't know the characters.
Me, I don't remember any of their names. I think I only remember Ollie and Elsa.
I need washcloth. I need 3 washcloths. I only have 2. I guess it's RNG. Whether they gonna ask for maid services or not. I'm doing my best here.
I know you are. I don't feel bad. I mean, I don't blame you. In this situation, at least. Not this time.
No one wants maid services today. Sag.
No one reads Maid Sama.
Alright, anyone want some maid service? This is not the one I need. Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing this until the room I need asks for maid service, I guess. Is this it?
Did you get it?
Hold on. No, this is not it.
No.
Bro, this is reminding me of when I was really bad in depression. I would just skip time like this.
Bruh.
Oh. Alright,
This
do I
reminds
need
me
your
when I was in
towel?
holiday mode. And you know, you start to forget the days. Oh, it's almost winter break.
If I unlock the door and someone's inside,
Yikes.
Yikes. At least Nancy's with us. You know, that's some consolation.
She's not gonna be here next in the future games.
No!
I'd better wait until this do not disturb sign is gone.
This guy is Yanni, right? Go to where Yanni does his work. Pick up the piece of paper in front of his workbench. It reads, blah, 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 blah. There's no
Blah,
paper.
blah, 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 blah. There's, yeah.
I'm just gonna go back to the dog. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, let's just go back to the puppy. Maybe we can play with him.
Pick up the phone, Nancy.
What? Oh, that sounded so
Clean guest
threatening.
is a happy guest, Nancy. Do the housekeeping now.
I refuse.
Yeah, let's just not. Like, we're not
Chantal's
getting
counting
paid.
on me to get those rooms cleaned. I should go do that.
No. Fuck that.
I have to do
Was the paper not what you got off the other
chores.
bench, not the ski bench? What?
Huh?
Paper not what you got off the other bench, not the wait, what?
Huh?
Wait, are we on the wrong bench? Is that what it is?
Is there a wrong bench?
I don't know.
Go outside in sub-zero.
Why is it Sub-Zero? I need to leave.
When you collected something off the janitor's bench that looked like a paper, maybe it was a cloth.
It was a cloth, yeah. I know what this is for. This is not what I need.
Hmm. What is that for?
You're gonna see soon.
Ooh.
I need to leave when it's not fucking Sub-Zero. So, how about midday?
Nancy, Chantal's gone.
Ugh.
A clean guest is a happy guest, Nancy. Do the housekeeping now.
I'm gonna scream. And I wanted to play this game for vibes.
Well, I hope you like Maid Simulator.
Bruh.
me check this. There's nothing I can grab. Is there? Yeah, there isn't.
Yeah, not gonna lie. The temptation kind of grows with me too.
What?
Dropping.
Dropping the game? You want this to be the first Nancy Drew we never finish?
Oh my god. That's scary. That's uncharted territory.
Maybe I can use Isis and her incredible sense of smell to figure out who owns the notebook I found outside.
Oh.
All I have to do is get something from each of the people at
That's
the
what I've been
lodge,
doing.
something that each of them has
Oh.
touched. Then let Isis figure out which of their scents matches the scent on the notebook. I shouldn't give Isis that. I should give her the notebook.
Maybe it matches one of them.
Does it match?
The notebook's not Ollie's. The scents match, which means those notes belong to Lou Talbot.
Oh, thank God.
Who's low again?
I
The
don't know.
old guy?
No, that's Ollie.
No, the other old guy.
Maybe?
The guy from The Simpsons.
That kind of sounds right, maybe. Also, the music is very, like, not very pleasant.
It sounds the same to me as all other Nancy Drew games.
The other ones have more pep. Except
Much
for one of them.
better.
One of them's a bit
I
weird.
was really cold. Now what? Lou Talbot, charged with trespassing, vandalism, and theft, found digging on private property, creating a piece of architecture inspired by maverick artist Poppy Dada, of keeping the dinosaur bones dug up in the process. Dinosaur bones?
Dinosaur bones?
Alright, is low here? Are you low?
Huh? Oh, now what?
I've kept you awake long enough.
Anytime you want to talk, just wake me up.
Who the fuck is low? I don't remember.
Old? Is it not the old dude? It's the little girl. I knew it.
Low. Oh, it's this college
The
student.
younger dude. Interesting.
what you need.
I'll get out of your hair now.
Good.
I feel nice and toasty.
Nice.
I want to be nice and toasty.
I'll stop having an energy crisis. Where is that fucking student? Where is he?
Get over here! I think he comes out at 4 p.m.
You think, or do you know?
I think so.
There
There he
up?
is.
Do you think I could have the Rex bone that you took from that plaque by the display case?
Dude, what makes you think I took some
Dude.
bone from some plaque?
Because
sounds
it's
like
probably
Warren
a
from
dinosaur
Life
bone.
is
And I read
Strange.
about that incident in Montana, the one where you were
Very
caught
nasally.
digging up dinosaur bones.
I wasn't digging up dinosaur bones. I was creating art.
I don't think so. Of course, I could always call the police and see what they think.
All right, here's the deal. There's a lot of people out there who collect stuff like fossils and dinosaur bones, okay? They pay big bucks for them. And it just so happens paleontology's kind of my thing, so yeah, I collect bones and I sell them.
And because you want to find more bones like the one from that plaque, you've been using explosives rather than a shovel around here to dig them up.
Negative. I'm not the one who's been making things go boom out there. I mean, I may have found a couple of good specimens in a couple of craters, but I didn't make the craters, and I don't know who did. There. That's the key to the closet in my room. You want the bone from that plaque? Go ahead and take it. Okay, dude. Excitement's over. Whose move?
What? We're just
Just
not
like-
gonna acknowledge any of this. Okay.
What's his room? Just to make sure. No, it's not here. Ooh, how do I find out again? There we go. Low. Alright, Ina.
Look at all these bones. Lou's been a busy guy. Here's the one I'm looking for, the Rex bone that's missing from that plaque.
Alright, if this is a dead end, we'll... Okay, I get it, but... Oh, yeah. But can I put... right. I'm going back to the wolf.
Where's our friend?
I can't believe you didn't owl back.
Oh, woo! Not a hot boy.
It's a wolf!
Not the same.
So, I can rearrange these by continuing to drop the tile that falls out the bottom into one of the columns at the top. The question is,
We found a
how
puzzle?
should I rearrange them?
Uh-huh.
Match the symbols and line them up in rows of 3, maybe?
I do not understand this puzzle already.
Just match them. I don't know.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
That's easy enough.
Let's go.
Fucking Bunny, you fucked up the whole puzzle.
Funny. Just like Ji-woo. Fuck.
Bunny. I need a. Ah, fuck. Can I reset?
So, I can rearrange these by continuing to drop the tile that falls out the bottom into one
My
of the
brain is so
columns at the
fried from
top.
walking around that I'm having a
Question
hard
is,
time solving
how
this.
should I rearrange them?
I'm looking at this and I'm
Match
like,
the
what?
symbols and line them up in rows of 3, maybe?
Should I pause
Do you
it?
see? Do you think you could solve it?
Maybe.
Right, if you're so gosh darn good.
Bro.
Enter me. I am open.
Just give me a sec. Okay. Our sec. Our sec.
I think if we don't finish this by today, we're dropping it.
Yeah, definitely. Bro, we could be playing Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
Oh, it's updated. That's fine, as long as you didn't change the passwords and everything.
Alright, can you see the game?
I can indeed. Okay. Let me add my music.
Right. You gotta match the symbols from the left and right. The middle is free game.
So... Oh.
You can only put it at the top and move
Oh, like
everything
this?
down.
Oh, okay, okay.
The middle doesn't really need to be anything specific, so it's a good one to mess with.
I think the middle is also supposed to be fish, cat, rabbit.
I don't think so.
I think so. And then the duck needs to be gone.
But we added the duck.
The duck needs to go.
Yeah, but the duck is what we're using to move pieces.
Okay, I think I get how to do this, actually.
Alright.
I just need to use my brain. So above the rabbit needs to be the cat. Above the cat needs to be the fish. Everything's looking good so far. It just needs to be moved. So I just need to get rid of the duck in all of this. Let's get... Above the rabbit, we need the cat. So let's get a cat. Above the cat, we need a fish. Let's get a fish. That's one down. For this one, we need a fish above the cat, above the rabbit. That's done. This is a tricky one. It's out of order. Oh, fuck. Okay, above the rabbit, we need a fish. I didn't want to do this, but let's do it. Oh, wait! Fuck. I'm so close. Okay, I need to do this in a way where I get... where the fish is the last piece I put in. So get everything except for the fish. Wait. I think I got it. Maybe? No. Oh, I think I'm so close. Wrong order. Wrong order!
Don't mess with what you already fixed. No.
No, it doesn't matter because it's in the wrong order. Wait. 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 Huh? No? Is that not what we were supposed to do?
Guess you didn't do it well enough. Hold on.
Bingo!
What? Oh.
I had a feeling.
Please. That's so silly.
Let me save.
The lanterns in here are basically just rocks hung in cages. I wonder
This
what
is
makes
like the evil
rocks
tunnel
glow
from
like
Alchemy of
that.
Souls. Or like one of the Scooby-Doo tunnels in the live-action movie.
Looks like the map to some kind of maze.
Nancy, you're speaking so softly.
Should we remember this?
If you wanna.
The wolf followed me. I wonder if she expects me to do something.
I gotta give her commands.
Oh.
I'm cheating. I don't care anymore.
Forward.
Oh no, how
Right.
could you do this?
Left. Right. Jump. Isis. Forward. Right. Left. Right. Jump. Go.
Okay.
Oh? Did we do?
Something happened. Papo.
Apple.
Do you want me to do something, Papo?
I think Papa wants us to follow.
I can't.
A moose, a wolf, a raccoon, and a pig. Next thing I have to do is get each of these panels open.
Yeah, I got it.
Does the game still have music for you?
Nope.
We're playing very whimsical tracks on my end.
Let's make it a lot more spicy than it is for me right now. Is the wolf back?
Baby wolf.
I don't know what to do.
I feel like now we're definitely at endgame, right?
Probably. Okay, let me see the walkthrough. Go forward and see Isis sitting by a rope. This must be the rope mentioned in the journal to get to the pig, Mary Kay.
Ooh.
Look up and see the rope on the pulley. Click on the rope pulley and Isis holds it and blah 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 blah. Yeah. Oh!
Oh?
have to go back to the fucking lodge.
If I try to walk back to the lodge now, I'll freeze. I better stay here for the night.
Oh, I guess we can just do that. I will.
Ah, much better. I was really cold.
Okay, where's the boar head? There's a boar head here somewhere. Astron, Baron, hallway. Motherfucker, I have to go back to the wolf. I'm fighting every urge to not quit this game.
You're really sticking through.
Wrong way. Ugh. I hate these cutscenes. Just let me move.
I don't know why they keep prolonging it as much as they can.
Because I have to turn around. I'm gonna have to go through another cutscene. The dog was not here anymore.
What?
Where are you, dog?
Apple.
I have to give the same command again. All right. What was it?
Forward.
Forward.
Right. Left. Right. Jump. Isis. Forward. Right. Left. Right. Jump. Go.
We're just suffering.
Alright, keep holding, girl.
Just hold on to that. Oh my god.
Ah, much better. I was really cold.
And what next? Coco,
Yeah.
I think I'm done.
Are you?
PJ,
For real?
I'm done.
I am also done.
I can't anymore, bro.
Bro, you did your best. I think we both tried very hard with this game. And I think it is perfectly valid to put down a game when you're not enjoying it and to move on to a game that you actually do like.
The game crashed, oh my god!
Oh no! I can't believe you didn't save once! No! Oh man. There's no way we're gonna catch up again. Not in time for Christmas.
I can't believe we're checking the rest on YouTube.
Oh, whoa! Wait.
I'm curious about the.
Nancy Drew. Wait. Oh my god, I can't believe you solved the mystery. And we're already at the end?
I'm solving it. It's not sharing though, but I'm solving it right now.
Wow! That's crazy. Wow, Ollie. You're finally sharing it with me again. Whoa.
Don't forget to share your reaction.
Yeah, of course. Just a sec. While you share it to me real quick.
I'm looking. Hey, is the screenshot supposed to be black?
No.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it blocks the moment you press play.
I've not played it yet. Wow!
Oh, it goes black the moment you click off. That's what's happening. Whoa, I did.
Whoa! You're so quick, Ollie. I can't believe you figured that out.
Black snowmobiling outfit and a piece of material.
No!
I'd sure like to know who this belongs to.
I know who that belongs to.
UC Brea.
Luigi!
This bag must belong to Lou.
Wait, no. What's his name? Waluigi?
Lou.
Waluigi!
I can't believe you're moving forward in time.
I'm not gonna lie, I did think for a sec you were like looking through your thing. What? Lou Talbot.
Coco, you're supposed to be moving forward in time.
Oh, right. Oh. Wow!
Bombs!
Bombs?
Hello? Is someone in here? Hello?
He got
Who
the
the-
plastic bombs.
Nancy?
Yanni, what are you doing here?
I was skiing, but when I passed the needle, I saw that there was a door in it. A door which was open. So I took off my skis to look, and now I am here. What is this place?
I'm sure that's what happened.
All I know is I found a bag, Lou Talbot's bag, and it's full of explosives.
Lou is the one who has been blowing up things. He is the bomber.
He's been excavating dinosaur bones. He may be responsible for a lot of the other stuff that's been going on around here, too.
You must stay here and guard the bag. I will ski
Uh-huh.
back to the lodge very quickly and tell the handyman to call the authorities.
I
Then
don't.
I will return.
I-
You will be safe. Perhaps I should stay.
No, you go. I'll be fine.
I will hurry.
Looks like Yanni dropped something. It's that thing he's always wearing on his arm. Hey, Yanni! You dropped something! Yanni? She's got a glove from that snowmobiling suit Lou left behind.
Stay here and got the bombs.
Wait a minute. What she just did means the scent on that glove and the scent on that thing Yanni dropped are the same. Which means the person who's been wearing that snowmobiling suit and blowing things up is Yanni. Geophone data. Uranium? Oh my gosh, he set the timer. It looks like he's about to blow up the needle. Isis, we've got to get out of
With
here.
us
fast.
in it! Whoa!
Oh my god!
Wow! Wow, I can't believe the cutscene sped up too. Why can't we have it like that the whole game? Oh, we couldn't. I thought there was gonna be like a run out
He's getting
segment.
away.
Oh, wait. Maybe this is it. Oh, woo!
What in blazes happened here?
Ollie, I need to borrow your snowmobile.
Ollie!
I'll explain later.
Chasing, just like old clock.
Oh, shit! Damn, Ollie, you got really good at this section.
Bro, I always was good.
I moved the seat to match the screen. I think I get what you mean. Damn! Those are some sick moves. Very, very cool. We're finally getting music in the game.
That food is going hard though.
It's like that bit at the end of the train game, you know, where like we had like this full orchestra in the run out scene.
Yeah.
Love that bit. Damn! They really were saving for this moment. Oh. What? Okay. Oh my god. Please.
Lying there in the snow, defeated, Yanni owned up to everything. He tainted the potato salad with bad mayonnaise. He iced down the back stairs. He
mayonnaise.
opened the
Oh, that
gas
gave me
valve in the
food poisoning
sauna.
once.
He blew up the bunkhouse using the clock he took from Guadalupe's room. And he left those pictures of Bill Kessler for me in the sauna, although he swears the door got stuck by accident in order to cast suspicion on someone else. He did all this because he wanted everyone to leave Icicle Creek Lodge. Why? Because it turns out that he was actually spying for the government of Fredonia, which had sent him to Canada to look for uranium. Apparently, his superiors hoped to secretly mine what he found and smuggle it back to Fredonia. What they planned to do with it then, even Yanni didn't know, but he insisted that he never meant to hurt anyone, and that he really was the best cross-country skier in the world. Unfortunately, he'll never get a chance to prove that now.
I love whenever they say that.
Chantal
Like, I
has barely
didn't
been
mean
off the phone
to.
since she got back to the lodge. It seems that Yanni's shenanigans made the nightly news, not just in Canada, but in the States. And as a result, people have been booking stays right and left, much to her delight. When I told her and Ollie how ISIS had helped me, they were truly amazed. Hopefully, from now on, Ollie will think twice about pulling out his rifle every time he sees a varmint. As for ISIS, Guadalupe called me that very night and told me she found a wolf sanctuary that could take her. I could tell from the way the volunteers from the sanctuary treated her when they came to get her that she'll be in good hands at her new home. But still, it's sad that through no fault of her own, she can never run free again. They said it's possible that she might someday be released back into the wild, but not very likely.
That's
I'm
sad.
going to keep my fingers crossed anyway.
Nancy believes.
Oh, is this USA?
Sassy detective!
Dear detective! Ah, I wanted to see what my animal detective was.
Oh,
when Beth suggested we head to New Orleans for a short vacation, I thought it was a great idea.
Wait, that's
French
the game we
Quarter,
played.
Fantastic
We
food,
played this.
awesome music,
Yeah.
friendly people.
Damn,
But all
these
it took was
concept art.
one little side trip to check on a friend of Ned's, and suddenly everything got very
Oh yeah, the
strange.
breedy boy.
A recent death, a musty old mansion, a disturbingly odd curio shop, a garden where only
Damn,
secrets seemed to grow.
they went hard on
And
this.
something as ancient as it was terrifying.
I kind of want to look up
Join
concept
me on
art
my
of this
next
too, though.
adventure, Legend of the Crystal Skull.
These are cute. Wow, what a great game.
I'm gonna close it.
Oh, right. JK, that was a terrible game. Oh my god. What are the reviews for this one?
Let me check.
Oh, fuck, that's loud.
Mostly positive.
What? How?
I ate a popsicle and passed out in the snow is the first review. Alright, the second review is I hate it! That stupid game of Fox and Gigs just ruined it! The game was awesome up to that point. I spent entire months just on that point. There is no strategy, and I'm on the easy version of the game.
I love that. The time passed with me.
The third review is the game lets you repeatedly throw snowballs at a child's face. Recommend.
That was the best part of the game. What killed the vibes? It was extremely tedious, extremely long, and there were the
Time
puzzles
management
were
was
very
terrible.
It was very, very bad. The puzzles were very like loaded on one half of the game, and most of the game is doing maid duties, which are just really, really, really tedious, and there's no way to like pass time, so you have to either get through the day normally and wait for when you have to do your maid duties at exactly these certain points of times in the day, or, you know, sleep through the day and then get in trouble because you didn't do your maid duties, so you can't really explore, and then you can't really explore all the time while you're waiting because sometimes it's too cold to go outside. And people won't always want to talk to you unless it's like a specific time of the day. So it's just very, very bad time management system in the game.
We don't have a mobile phone that we can even control the minutes we want to skip to.
Yeah, and also the characters in the game were very flat. There was just very little motivation to talk to anyone. And we also could barely talk to anyone. And we also could not talk to Bess. or George, or Ned, or the Hardy Boys, or a dad, or anyone. We could talk to Tony, but even then, he didn't really want to talk to us that much. And there was like barely any music.
Every Nancy Drew has barely any music, to be honest, though.
Yeah, but the music that they usually put is usually fun. I don't know. I'm holding that against it. Yeah, this feels like a very in-between game that they were kind of like trying to, you know, just get through until the next game. Because the next game after this one was definitely, they put a lot more effort into that one.
Yeah, the Gamegrumps played this one and the Ghost of Thornton Hall. Those are the only 2 games they played.
Oh, bro, this one? The game after this one is the Secret of the Crystal Skull, I think? That was it, right? I think that was the name of it, where you go to New Orleans and you get to play as Bess. So it's super fun. You get to talk to, like, Broody Boy. There weren't that many characters to talk to in that game, but the puzzles were a lot more fun.
Alright, here's the Gamegrumps clip I was referring to that you didn't understand. It's in Flink and Speak.
Alright, let's watch this real quick.
I remember nothing of their playthrough. I just remember this dumb meme they did. I used to watch them a lot when I was younger.
You think the wolf is causing the accident?
Nancy!
I love her voice for some reason.
Yeah, it's great. Not a doubt in my mind. Everything was A-okay till it showed up.
Till it showed up and started blowing up buildings left and right.
Something's protecting it. Something unnatural.
He's doing it on purpose.
Why do you say that?
Look, here's a letter from it. He says
Mark
he's gonna
my
take
wolf.
us down.
Mark my wolf. I love a little drawing of Nancy.
We gotta throw Nancy,
And then
bro.
I fired again. And then I missed. And then I fired. And then I fired.
Well,
and
the
I
thing is,
missed.
like,
I
they
missed both
describe it
times.
differently every
and then
time.
I fired. And I missed. This went on for several hours. And then I fired. And then I missed.
And then I was out of bullets. And then I got sad.
Yeah.
I had a popsicle. And then I passed out in the snow.
And then I woke up. And then I reloaded. And then I fired. And then I missed.
I missed again. I fired. I hit something, but it wasn't what I was going for. So I guess I missed. I passed out again.
And another popsicle.
I had a dream that I was firing at something. I missed.
I keep asking her if she manages to stay warm all day, but she won't tell me. Says she's got a secret weapon.
He's talking. He's still going.
I have no idea what the fuck this guy's saying.
No, I've lost it. Alright, so she could pick a snowball fight with him. I threw up a snowball at him. I missed. I packed another snowball into my gun. That's my secret weapon. I missed.
Yeah, she's really something. I threw a snowball at her. I missed. I passed out. I woke up with a popsicle stick in my
What are they even talking about anymore?
Can you tell me more about the accidents?
Nancy's talking now.
But I can sass him.
Yeah. Don't piss me off, woman. I'll take a swing at you. I'll miss, though. I guarantee it. And I'll take another swing, and I'll miss.
Is that cute design for Nancy, though?
It's a very cute design for Nancy.
What you care for a popsicle? Just don't bring it into the sauna.
Incredible. Well,
This was 7 years ago.
Jesus. That was Nancy Drew. That was the lost Drew for the year.
Well,
I heard
what a bad ending.
one day we'll Nancy Drew
Next year.
next year.
But hey, Waverly was the last one. I don't recognize this one.
This didn't count. Yeah, we ended on the best Nancy Drew. Yeah. That was fun. All right, yeah. So next year, let's treat ourselves to a little horse.
I hope it's good.
Well, it's got horses in it, so it can't be that bad.
Yeah, one of the reviews of this is just saying these are the most annoying of the Nancy Drew games.
The horse one?
Face-to-face characters. No, no, the
Okay, thank God.
this one we just played.
Yeah, for real though.
The characters are bland. The phone contacts are annoying. The client who hires you is essentially what happens when a Karen becomes the manager, which is annoying.
I love that. It really is. But next time, next time.
Oh, since like we could have called Ned if we remember his phone number from previous games.
Really?
Yeah.
Ned! I'm sorry, Ned. We're terrible girlfriends.
But hey, the horse one is very positive.
Yay! I'm very excited. I mean, the horse one is definitely the one, well, like one of the ones that we've been looking forward to for a while. Same with like the...
Another one of my favorites in the Nancy Drew game series. This is mostly due to the character interaction and story.
For the horse one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Let's go.
The second one is saying. The Secret of Shadowrun is probably one of the cutest and easiest to enjoy of the older games.
Oh. That sounds nice. Yeah. Yeah, one day we'll say we drew Nancy Drew. I'll just do Coco and Lucia acting as detectives.
She does have a canon design, Nancy Drew, right?
Well, she's got several canon designs, technically. She's got a graphic novel. Oh, I like her graphic novel design. Let me show you. Nancy Drew. Graphic novel. It's very cute. She's like full-on redhead in it. Actually, no, it changes between blonde and redhead. They just cannot decide.
I like to think she has red hair.
This is Nancy Drew.
Where are you posting this?
Somewhere.
She's blonde.
It's reddish blonde. She's described as strawberry blonde, but sometimes they'll switch between red hair or blonde or whatever. Like, see? It cannot hold the design.
It seems like it's mostly long hair lady with yellowish red.
Yes.
Like if I Google Nancy Drew, what do I see? The Netflix series.
No!
We gotta at least check that out. I know it's bad.
Yes. Fine.
There's a movie.
Ooh, I like this one. She looks a lot like Buffy in this.
Ooh, nice.
She looks very Buffy in that, actually. Yeah, that's the Nancy Drew that I remember from the books. They'd usually have like a cover that had like that sort of vibe. But I do like the graphic novels like reimagining of her. It's like a nice update. Although I do definitely picture her as like the old hair.
Yes, a lot more modern. There's some Nancy Drew movies out there.
Yeah, I watched the one with what's her name? Emma Roberts, is that her name? Emma Roberts.
Yeah, it is. It is Emma Roberts.
Yeah, that was it's not really a movie that I would picture as Nancy Drew, but I enjoyed it. Like, it's not a great movie, but it was a fun movie. It's very cute. I'd be down to rewatch it. I haven't watched it in ages, but I did really like it back when I watched it.
Yeah, the Nancy Drew here is how I picture her, honestly.
Yeah. She's got she's a lot less like the Nancy Drew that you know. I feel like she's a bit more well, if you watch it, you'll see. Yeah.
We can do a Nancy Drew movie night because there's a second movie that came out in 2019.
What?
And
I saw when I used to watch TV.
Like her design here.
I did see oh, this might have been the CW show. I don't know when the CW show came out. but I think it was an episodic thing, like I don't think it was a movie, but I caught it very out of context. And Nancy was talking to Bess or George or someone, and she just wrapped up a case. And I think it was an episode of a TV show for Nancy Drew, but I'd never seen it again. I just caught it on TV, and I was like, did I actually see that or not? Like, I legit just thought I imagined a Nancy Drew show. But maybe I didn't. Because I know it was Nancy, and I know she was talking to Bess or George or someone.
What do you think of that Nancy Drew design that I posted at Think and Speak?
Let me see. Oh,
Very
that's
ginger.
really cute. I like that.
Yeah, that's a movie from 2019, which apparently is fun.
Oh, we should do that. Yeah, let's just watch both of them.
Nancy Drew movie night.
Nancy Drew movie night. Oh, there's also Nancy Drew Detective, the 1938 film?
I don't think we want to do that one.
And Nancy Drew Report, the 1939 film? And why is the Lizzie McGuire movie part of this? Nancy Drew Troubleshooter, 1913. Oh my god, wow. There's a lot. Okay, yeah, okay. We're wrapping up now. I want to go make some pasta. I'll see you later.